Hello, hello. Welcome to week 11. 1-1. I feel like I should make a wish or blow out candles or something like that. Maybe it's a good luck charm for me. But weight loss this week was kind of minimal. And at first I was like a little bit, okay, well, I don't know what else to do. I promised myself I wouldn't go to extremes. Promised myself that I wouldn't, start dipping into my extremes with food or water fasting or all of those things because of how that goes for me and probably for you too. If you have any kind of disordered eating or you tend to go to extremes of binging and starving or fasting and things like that. I'm not saying fasting doesn't have its benefits. Totally love that, believe in that. But there is a space where we need to live in moderation and really a healthy, well-rounded approach. That's been my whole thing from the beginning. So I was starting to feel a little tempted, like, hey, I could just fast for a day or so, or, extend fast windows, things like that. I'm going to stick with it, guys. Stick with me. So when I didn't go down tons of weight, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to do a little bit of measuring, just see if, one of the areas. And guys, I may not have gone, I think I went down half a pound, but I'm continuing to lose inches still around my thighs, especially around my lower belly, which is kind of my problem area. So I was really kind of shocked. I'm down 4.5 inches overall just in this week. And so guys, remember those non-scale victories. They're so important. Look at the big picture. Give yourself some grace. And while you might have the end goal in mind and the end vision in mind, which is really important, celebrate all the little steps along the way. Just because the journey doesn't look linear or doesn't look how you think someone else's health wellness journey looks, doesn't mean you're not progressing. Doesn't mean you're not still doing good things. Stick with it. Stick with the water. Stick with the movement. Stick with the metabolism that we've been going on. I have so much good energy. I am so, so grateful. Especially, I've dealt with a lot of emotional things the last 6 months, even before I started the MetaPower. Just some really heavy emotional things. And you go into the holidays and you're carrying all that with you. I think I'm not alone, and I think a lot of people have some hard emotions as well as happy emotions during the holidays. And then that kind of, I'm a sucker for some Christmas fudge, guys, not gonna lie. All the treats is just like, okay, that's what we do at the holidays. That's how we cope. That's how we enjoy it. That's how we find pleasure in this time. And sometimes that's a distraction from other feelings that we don't want to deal with or that are harder during the holidays. Grief, not feeling as joyful, or missing out on the wonder and feeling more responsibility or weighed down, or any of those things. I could do a whole class on that. Speaking of that, I will do a whole class on that. I'll get to that in just a second. But talking about, stick with, show up for yourself. Stick with those little habits. Don't get derailed. Yes, you can have a piece of Christmas fudge or that Christmas cookie that you really like. It's not the end of the world, but stick with your habits. Keep showing up for yourself. My classes, I will be starting a 90-day power challenge, MetaPower challenge, beginning of the year. And I would really love anyone who wants to join me to join me. Continued support, weekly phone calls, one-on-one consultations with me. And, not to my horn, I'm a functional nutritionist, a group fitness instructor, certified foot zone therapist, and certified essential emotions coach, which is why I always tie the emotions into this, because that's a big part of wellness and weight loss, to be honest. And so I'm super excited about that. And I teach live classes every Wednesday night about that. And then I'm also going to be doing my mental health Monday classes on Monday nights. So I will continue to talk about that. This is week 11. Week 12 was my big goal. And then we're just going to start over. We're just going to keep going. Health is this kind of circular, progressive journey. It's not linear, like I said. So I've come through a really great phase for me, and I'm ready for the next one. And I want you to come along with me. So as I have those links for those live classes, I'll definitely post them below, attach them to those videos, or you can reach out to me in a message here on Instagram, Facebook, Essentially Empowering. And I would really love to have you come along. Who needs to wait for the new year, right? New you right now. So I'm excited about that. Love to share the growth and the journey with you guys and help you start your own wherever you're at in that journey. So thanks, guys. Have a great day.